Okay, so I have gotten several different kinds of freesia, and I am going to show you how to propagate the freesias. And as long as it's freesias, you can do the same. So here is a dirty glass that I have. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of soil in, not a lot. And this here is water. So I am going to put the cup, fill the cup up with water, with dirt water. And these are a few cuttings of mine that I have. So these cuttings are from the freesias that I have, I need to save. The reason that I need to save these freesias because we have a heat wave out here, and with the heat wave it does a number on my freesias. Like this one, there's branches that are dry off and leaves are falling off because during a heat wave you don't want to water your plant. I know that several of you live in a very hot condition or hot state. So during the time that it's very hot outside, like in the hundreds degree, 90 something degree, you don't want to burn your plant. So you have to water it at night or early in the morning when the day is cooled down, because if you don't, your plant is going to burn. Your bulbs is gonna be boiled, your roots is gonna get burned. So you don't want it to, you don't want to actually water your plants when it's too hot outside. It's gonna die. So it's very easy to propagate freesias because they're very hardy plants. You want to trim off some of the leaf, but if you don't have the time of the day, you can actually just stuck them in the dirty water like so, and then you just let them form roots. Another way to propagate the freesias is if you have strong cuttings. Strong cuttings meaning that it actually has multiple branches. So I'm going to show you an example of not strong cutting. This little branch here, you can actually cut it off and propagate it, but this one you would need to put them in water. The reason for it because it's not very strong. Here, this cutting here, it already forms a lot of branches, and this particular branch has a very strong root. Similar to this one it has a thicker part of the branch, and so it actually is very strong. And this one also is a strong plant or a strong cutting, so you want to make sure to put this into soil right away. So it depends on how you start. If you're using a weaker cutting, then you want to make sure to put them in water to let it form root. And when you put them in water, you don't put them out in the heat or in the sun. You put them in your patio or in your any area that is not, it doesn't have a lot of light. Reason for all this is that you want to make sure that the plant grow roots before you put it into strong heat or into the sun. When they're forming roots, they don't need to be in the sun at the moment. Partially light, like 1 hour or so, but not 8 hours a day. So what you want to do is you want to get a container here, a smaller container. Don't need to be 1 inch pot, but you want to have these kind of containers, so when you buy plants, again, don't throw away your container. And you just put it directly into the soil, pack it in a little bit, but also try to keep it kind of like loose, so that way it's easier for the plant to grow root. So there are 2 ways to propagating your plant here, and you want to make sure that they're so this part here, I already packed down the soil, right? Loose soil. And then I'm just going to stick it directly into the pot. And you can actually propagate these flowers and sell them $5 each. It's up to you how you want to name your price. But then these will go underneath the eave, so there isn't any, so this here are rooted. I had transposted to the 1-inch pot, and this here, it's already blooming, it has flower. However, due to the heat wave, as you can see, the plant is very, very weak. See it, the leaf has gotten burned. So I had took this 1-inch pot and I put it in a shaded area. Even if it's in the shaded area, it still get burned. So this is considerably unhealthy right now. So what I am doing is I'm trimming off the leaves that are burned, because the plants take energy to try to recuperate the branches and the leaves that are unhealthy. So in order for you to help your plant, you just take your hand and take all of the burned leaf out, because the plant don't need to save the energy to save the burned leaf. You can see here that the leaf is so sad. It's really, really burned. So you just take your hand, take out all the burned leaf here, and I don't have time, so I'm just gonna put it right back into the top here. But what you can also do after this is you can water it with Miracle-Gro, Fish Emotions, or you can water it with, if you don't have any of that at the house, if you have sugar, you take sugar water and you can water it with sugar water. So just mix sugar and water. If you need the in-depth directions on how to mix the sugar, let me know. I will show you. But you just need, when your plant is unhealthy like this, you just need to chop off all of the unhealthy part, unhealthy leaf, clean it right up, and let it set in an area where it's not going to be affected by the heat. Put it into underneath a tree, underneath your porch, somewhere to keep it back into health. And once it gets better, then you can transplant it to the ground when the root system is a little bit thicker. So since I have a pot of soil here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it with some more soil to protect its root, and also to cover the leaves that I just put into the pot. So this is exactly what you will get for propagating your plant, doing the method that I had show you. Good luck. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or ask me. I will be more than happy to answer you. Also, by doing these videos, what I really love is to meet new people and to learn, because I'm not a farmer, of course, and I do make mistakes. So if you see that I'm doing something wrong, feel free to let me know, because at the end of the day, we all learn from each other. Stay safe out there. Take care. Bye-bye.